How's it going, everybody? The second half of the PlayStation Summer Sale is running from now until August 12th, and there's a ton of absolute bangers on sale for up to 90% off. Every day I put together lists of the top games you can get at a deep discount, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. If any physical editions exist, you can find them down in the description, but with that out of the way, that's enough yapping from me, so let's get straight into it. For $20, 67% off, Diablo 3 Eternal Collection delivers the ultimate demon-slaying experience with the base game, Reaper of Souls expansion, and Rise of the Necromancer pack bundled into one definitive package. Battle through hordes of monsters across randomized dungeons, earning powerful loot and mastering your character's skills in a fast-paced, replayable action RPG adventure with explosive combat and thrilling encounters. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $15, 75% off, Odin Sphere Lacrimosa is a stunningly hand-illustrated 2D action RPG that immerses players in the enchanting world of Arion, where warring kingdoms clash and mythical beasts roam across vast, magical lands. Experience 5 intertwining storylines through beautifully crafted characters, each chapter focusing on a unique protagonist and their personal struggles as the realm hurtles toward an apocalyptic conclusion. It's an 88 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $12, 40% off, Night in the Woods is a story-driven adventure where you play as Mae Borowski, a college dropout returning to her hometown of Possum Springs, only to discover that everything has changed in unsettling ways. You'll explore a vibrant town, meet quirky characters, uncover mysteries in the woods, and engage in activities like playing bass, hanging out, or jumping between rooftops while piecing together the town's secrets. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $40, 60% off, Kingdom Hearts All-in-One package gathers the epic saga of Sora, Donald, and Goofy as they journey across Disney and Pixar worlds to stop another Keyblade war. This complete collection includes 1.5 and 2.5 remakes, 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, and 3, delivering hundreds of hours of action, story, and exploration across beloved worlds, iconic characters, and magical adventures. It's an 80 average on game rankings, average trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 550 hours to finish all the games in the collection. For $14, 65% off, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled is a remastered kart racing experience that brings the beloved classic roaring back with upgraded visuals, tighter controls, and all your favorite tracks, characters, and power-ups. You'll power slide through challenging and creative courses, perform stylish tricks, and compete online or locally with friends while unlocking new karts, arenas, and customization options to dominate the leaderboards. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $20, 50% off, Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition is the ultimate version of the acclaimed RPG, featuring all original content plus extra character scenarios, orchestral or original soundtrack options, and enhanced visuals. Embark on an epic journey as the chosen hero hunted across the vast world of Erdrea, and unite a band of loyal companions to overthrow dark forces threatening to plunge the realm into chaos. It's a 92 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 120 hours to platinum. For $14, 65% off, Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade is a stunning reimagining of the opening chapter of the original classic, retelling Cloud Strife's escape from the oppressive city of Midgar with modern visuals, voice acting, and cinematic storytelling. Intergrade also includes episode Intermission, a brand new side story starring Yuffie, following Yuffie's covert mission to infiltrate Shinra, link up with Avalanche, and steal powerful materia. It's an 88 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $24, 60% off, Octopath Traveler 2 is a JRPG blending HD 2D pixel art and 3D CG to create a beautifully detailed, immersive world where 8 travelers each follow unique paths filled with personal goals and emotional storylines. Explore Celestia's diverse regions, from bustling cities to open seas, engaging in strategic combat using familiar break and boost mechanics while developing each character's jobs and path actions to shape your journey. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 95 hours to platinum. For $16, 67% off, Doom Eternal Deluxe Edition puts you in the Slayer's boots as Hell's armies invade Earth, delivering an epic single-player campaign of fast-paced, push-forward first-person combat across dimensions. The Deluxe Edition includes the Year 1 Pass, giving access to 2 campaign expansions, The Ancient Gods Part 1 and 2, where you battle through Urdak and Hell to confront cosmic threats and the Dark Lord himself. It's an 89 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For 20 bucks, 50% off. Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana is a vibrant action RPG that returns after 8 years with a thrilling adventure filled with exploration, fast-paced combat, challenging dungeons, and intriguing mysteries. Shipwrecked on a cursed island, Adal must leave a group of survivors to build a village, battle fearsome beasts, and uncover the secrets of ancient ruins while experiencing visions of the enigmatic blue-haired maiden Dana from another world. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 75 hours to platinum. For 12 bucks, 80% off, Deathloop is a stylish next-gen first-person shooter where Colt is trapped in a deadly time loop on the mysterious island of Black Reef, forced to assassinate 8 key targets before the day resets to escape and survive. You'll experiment with stealth, guns-blazing combat, and otherworldly abilities across beautifully crafted retro-futuristic environments, learning from each loop to gather intel and execute increasingly creative takedowns. It's an 88 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For 20 bucks, 50% off. Trails of Cold Steel is a story-driven JRPG set at Thor's military academy, where Erebonia's elite are trained in both war and the liberal arts. First-year student Reen Schwartzer joins Class 7, a controversial group mixing nobles and commoners, and must navigate school life, complex friendships, and dangerous conspiracies, while preparing to defend the nation from forces seeking to plunge it into chaos and reshape Erebonia's future. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For 20 bucks, 50% off. Trails of Cold Steel 2 is a story-driven JRPG where Reen Schwartzer sets out to reunite with his friends and end a growing civil war across Erebonia, while confronting powerful new enemies and uncovering hidden conspiracies. Travel across a war-torn nation, engage in turn-based combat with tactical link abilities, and build relationships with classmates while uncovering deeper political conflicts and character-driven storylines. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For 12 bucks, 85% off, Hogwarts Legacy Deluxe Edition is an expansive open-world action RPG set in the magical universe of Harry Potter, letting you explore Hogwarts and its surroundings in the 1800s. The Deluxe Edition adds the Thestral Mount, Dark Arts Battle Arena, exclusive cosmetic sets, the Haunted Hogsmeade Shop Quest, and special items like the Onyx Hippogriff Mount and Felix Felis's Recipe, enhancing both gameplay and style. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For 15 bucks, 25% off, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is an action RPG that lets you relive Goku's epic journey and the adventures of the Z Fighters, combining high-octane battles with everyday life in the Dragon Ball universe. You'll train, fight, and explore while strengthening bonds with iconic characters and taking on classic story arcs, from the Saiyan invasion to Majin Buu, all while engaging in side quests and dynamic world events that enrich the experience. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For 28 bucks, 30% off, Trails of Cold Steel 3 follows Reen Schwartzer as he uncovers a dark plot threatening his homeland and must confront rising dangers while shaping the future of a nation. Taking on the role of instructor at a new branch campus, Reen guides a new generation of heroes, training them in combat, strategy, and teamwork while preparing them to face formidable enemies and unravel the conspiracies endangering their world. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 120 hours to platinum. For 12 bucks, 40% off, Chicory, A Colorful Tale is a top-down adventure game set in a vibrant, interactive coloring book world where you can draw on anything to explore, solve puzzles, and help friends. You'll use your painting powers to manipulate the environment, unlock new abilities, and discover a charming world full of over 100 animal characters while completing side missions and customizing your character with clothes, plants, and furniture. It's an 88 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For 12 bucks, 80% off, Like a Dragon Ishin is a historical action adventure that plunges you into 1860s Kyoto, where widespread inequality fuels a samurai's quest for justice, revenge, and the chance to reshape an entire nation. Take up the sword of Sakamoto Ryoma, track down your father's killer, clear your name from a framed murder, and engage in intense swordplay, political intrigue, and strategic duels that ultimately shape the fate of Japan. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 120 hours to platinum. For 30 bucks, 50% off, Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake is a stunning reimagining of the classic RPG that started the legendary Erdrick trilogy, beautifully rebuilt in Square Enix's signature HD 2D engine. You'll embark on a grand quest across the vast world of Alyahan as Ortega's child, assembling a custom party of heroes with unique vocations, appearances, voices, skills, and abilities, including the all-new Monster Wrangler class exclusive to this version. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 65 hours to platinum. For $18, 70% off. Neo: The World Ends With You is an action RPG where Rindo is forced to compete in the Deadly Reapers game, a mysterious contest that could cost him his life and reshape his destiny. You'll explore the vibrant, anime-inspired streets of Shibuya, use psychic pins to unleash flashy, strategic attacks, and combine precise timing with tactical combat to defeat a wide variety of enemies while uncovering the game's twisted rules. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $16, 60% off. SnowRunner is an off-road simulation RPG that puts you in the driver's seat of powerful vehicles as you conquer extreme terrains and untamed environments across a massive open world filled with hazards. Take on challenging contracts solo or team up with friends in 4-player co-op while exploring, customizing your fleet, upgrading vehicles, and testing your driving skills in the most advanced terrain simulation to date. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $28, 60% off. Final Fantasy XVI Complete Edition is a cinematic action RPG following Clive Rosfield, a warrior whose life is upended by tragedy as he hunts the dark icon Ifrit across the war-torn realms of Valistia in a dark, mature narrative. Its striking presentation, orchestral score, and added content from Echoes of the Fallen and the Rising Tide expand the world with new quests, dungeons, and bosses for a fuller experience. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 75 hours to platinum. For $28, 30% off, Trails of Cold Steel 4 is an epic JRPG finale that blends turn-based combat, strategic party management, and a sweeping story full of political intrigue and unforgettable characters built over an entire saga. You reunite with the heroes of Class 7 as the Erebonian Empire plunges Zamoria into full-scale war, and you must lead your allies through massive battles, tense diplomacy, and dangerous missions to save the continent. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 150 hours to platinum. For $24, 60% off. Alien Isolation: The Collection is a chilling survival horror experience that includes the full game and 7 additional content packs, blending tense stealth gameplay with an atmosphere of relentless dread and heart-pounding suspense. You play as Amanda Ripley 15 years after the events of Alien, unraveling the truth behind her mother's disappearance while navigating a desperate, panicked world. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $20, 80% off, Borderlands 3 Ultimate Edition is a chaotic, loot-filled first-person shooter that combines explosive combat, over-the-top humor, and a sprawling interplanetary adventure. This edition includes the base game, all 6 campaign add-ons, cosmetic packs, designers and director's cut content, new game modes, raid bosses, vault cards, and XP and loot boosts, delivering endless hours of cooperative action and outrageous gunplay. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 45 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is, if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sale stuff that I put out, leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.